Hello and welcome back to the channel. So the first thing I want to say is thank you so much to everybody who obviously watched our last video, sent us really lovely messages, left really nice comments. It was just really nice after having been away for a little while to have that, so I just wanted to say thank you for that. Right, cracking on. So being in lockdown has obviously given John, being stood still, has given John the opportunity to be able to get on with some odd jobs, sort of repairs and sort of little add-ons that he's been wanting to do for a while. And we actually remember to film some of it. Now, as you can see, it's just me, again, saying hello to you all. But that's because one good thing about being in the same spot for so long is John's actually out on a job, helping out at the motorhome sales place that he helped out at last year. So that's why there's obviously bits where it's just me, but fear not. You're about to see a lot more of his little face when he takes you through, in the rest of this video, what he's been doing. One of the first jobs that John wanted to get done was fit a battery disconnect switch, so in an emergency he can cut power from the batteries to the motorhome. Another little job was to fit new bus bars to tidy up the wiring from the batteries. Apparently he wanted one red and one black, but they only had two black, but he knows what they are, so that's fine. Then he'll be ready to fit the new battery charger.
So we have bought a new charger, new 240 volt charger. Just a better charger than what's installed originally in the van. The van charger is only really designed for AGMs, which is okay for lithiums, but for a proper full charge I thought I'd get a proper charger. So it's all Bluetooth, you can view what you need to view. I went for the IP65 version just because it's multi-use. Then if I need to use it for something else, if I need to take it out of the van and use it for a car or several other stuff, these are pretty good for using on any battery. So I will tidy this up eventually. I think I need to do a bit of tidying when the van is going to go in for service. This Victron charger comes fitted with a 3-pin UK plug socket one side and a set of interchangeable crocodile clips and ring terminals the other for connecting to the battery. It has you covered for a couple of different ways of connecting the battery out of the box. Other accessories are available. What you can see here is me connecting the eyelets up to the positive and the negative bus bars. It's worth noting with these chargers that the temperature sensor is internal, so you want it to be as close to the battery as it will be charging as possible. Like here, the charger will be inside the battery compartment. So now we have the little sort of fly lead connected to the bus bars. It's always better to disconnect the power when you do this, because if you've got a metal ratchet, it could touch that, and that is earth, so that will get extremely hot and very sparky very, very quickly. So yeah, it's always best to disconnect it. So this is the normal, this plugs into the charger. This is the standard charger on the van. And all that plug does really is power the charger. So all I've got is a adapter connector, so that I'm not cutting anything or changing anything on the van, because I just want to try and keep everything sort of factory. So if we ever needed to change, we could all return it back to how it was quite easily. Yeah, I will tidy this up eventually, but at the moment it's just in there to just work really, because we're not even moving the van, so it doesn't really matter that much. Right, it's powered up, so where is my phone? when you first connect it, you will have to update it, so they always need updating. So of interest, we will just see what we're getting. So we've got nothing, pretty much nothing on at the moment. The only thing is the heater, so we're pulling 0.5 amp. So that's 0.5 amp out. Yeah. So if we connect to this, there we go. You see that's now 10 amps, it's charging as fast as it possibly can. It will take a little while to work out what the batteries, so we've got pretty much, we're pulling half an amp, so yeah, we've got 9.5 amps going back in. So that is right. It is charging, it is working. And our little battery meters now are gonna go up. And now obviously I can monitor everything through this now. And these chargers are fanless as well. They're waterproof, so you can actually install these like outside or somewhere that's going to get sort of wet or moisture under the bonnet, somewhere like that. Yeah, you can install these because they are waterproof, supposedly. So yeah, it's fanless as well. The other chargers they do are not fanless, and they're a little bit bigger as well. So, but again, like I say, I've got that just because it's multi-use. We'll use it for other uses. That's it. Done. We're in and we're charging. So little upgrades and little bits of work we've had to do on the van. Noticed that one of these lamps was fogging up really badly. It had a load of moisture in it. Had a tiny little crack like down the back of the lens. It's just letting water and moisture in, so needed to get one of these. Anybody with an A-class, most of the headlight units aren't actually made by the manufacturer like the Motorhome, or you won't be able to get the lights from Fiat either. They are specific bespoke lights. However, they're usually made by Hella or Bosch. So I managed to go to a Hella dealer and managed to actually source just the individual lamp on its own, which was much cheaper than going to Adria. I went to an Adria dealer and they wanted all the money for all three because you could only buy them in a whole headlamp set. So I managed to just get the lens on its own. So yeah, it is a bit of a tip. If you do have an A-class, you will find that, you know, if you have like separate lights, you'll probably find you can actually source them elsewhere other than going to the manufacturer. So I mean, it is a genuine lamp. It's from Hella, so it was pretty easy to do. You come round 3 torque screws around the lens, which hold it into the like the plastic carrier, and basically unplug that, take the 3 torque screws out, and the lamp actually comes out of the front. So it's nice and easy to do. Yeah, you just put the new one in and away you go.
That one's so shiny.
Yeah, you can tell it's shiny, you can tell it's new because the other one's not so shiny. But yeah, same with the headlamps. These are just the indicators and the like the marker lights. So you've got full beam and dipped beam there. So if you ever have a problem with the full beam or dipped beam, again, you can get the lenses from Hella. Well, I know from Adria you can. I know on some of the Rapido A-class as well, they're also Hella. So yeah, it's always worth going to a Hella dealer, like a Motor Factor, and seeing if you can actually get the lamps on their own. Much cheaper than buying all three anyway. So if you're still with us, thank you very much for watching. There's just a few little bits we've done on the van. We've got a few more bits to do. But yeah, just giving you a little update of what we've done on to the van, really.
Yeah. Although, speaking of the van, we're not in the van.
Shock.
So where are we?
Don't know.
Or will be revealed on our next video.
Yeah.
As always, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, check us out on Instagram, etc, etc. And we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.